bringing you the news 24 hours a day, 7 days per week, with a fresh approach. www.999wefm.com. WeFM News, online, on demand.
Good afternoon and welcome to WEFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Get up to 30% off in a Quartz Deal Mania! From August 7th to the 31st, visit the Quartz store near you for deals on smartphones, furniture, refrigerators, cookers, washing machines, air conditioning units, and more. Shop today and pay later with Quartz Ready Finance. Plus, stay protected for up to 4 years with Super Shield Extended Warranty. Don't miss out on the Quartz Deal Mania! Terms and conditions apply. Quartz, bringing value home.
Welcome back to WeFM's Midday News, brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited. I am your presenter, Rajiv Providence. First, on the local scene, telecommunications provider Flow has announced its latest initiative, the upgrade and improvement of its 3G and 4G mobile networks. Flow, via an official release, said it will discontinue its 2G spectrum effective September 30th, 2023, saying the move will deliver faster data speeds and additional coverage for mobile customers. The telecommunications provider said the move also prepares customers for a better roaming experience when traveling to the US and other territories where 2G is no longer supported. With the increased demand for high-speed data and the increase in the number of 4G-capable handsets on our network, retiring our 2G spectrum is a necessary step in keeping up with the evolving needs of our customers, said the country manager of Flow St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Wayne Ho. Flow urged their customers to upgrade their 2G SIM cards and devices to 3G or higher to avoid service interruption, as after September 30th, those devices will no longer be compatible. The Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force, the RSVGPF, is offering a reward of $50,000 to anyone who could provide information that can lead to the arrest and conviction of the person or persons responsible for the mass shooting in Kingston that led to the death of 5 people. The fatal shooting occurred on July 19th at Upper Kingstown. Those killed included Lamont Hector of Pauls Avenue, DeAndre Hillocks of Longwall Belmont, Jamal Bob of Otley Hall, Ricky Taylor of Longwall, and Kashi Primus of Longwall, a 13-year-old student. The Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force reminded the public that there are provisions in the Witness Anonymity and Special Measure Act of 2012 for persons to give evidence without their identity being known to the accused or his or her lawyer, give evidence from an undisclosed location outside of the courtroom or overseas, give evidence using a voice modulation, give evidence with your face blocked out, and to give evidence via video link. The RSVGPF has given the assurance that all information received in these investigations will be held in the strictest confidence. Still on the local scene, the Ministry of National Mobilization on behalf of the government has secured support from the World Bank-funded Human Development Service Delivery Project for legislation on elderly care and protection in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Stakeholder engagement for the draft legislation commenced with widespread sector consultations from May to June 2023 conducted by consultant Rommel St. Hill, an attorney at law and managing director of Lex Romulus Inc., to garner the input of stakeholders on their proposed new legislation, according to a release from the API. The release goes on to state that the national consultation will be held at the NIS conference room on Friday, August 18th, to validate the findings from the sector consultations and to present the draft legislation for review by stakeholders. The purpose of the Older Persons Care and Protection Bill 2023 is to provide a legislative regime for the care and protection of older persons in St. Vincent and the Grenadines by addressing problems noted by stakeholders during consultations, codifying international best practices in relation to care and protection of older persons, providing an authority through the National Council, and aging and creating a licensing regime for homes for older persons. On to news in the region. The death toll from this week's powerful explosion in the Dominican Republic rose to 27 on Wednesday as firefighters continued efforts to extinguish the persistent fire set off by the blast, the National Emergency Director said. Juan Manuel Mendez, director of the Center of Emergency Operations, also said there were no longer any people believed missing. Earlier, authorities cited 10 missing, but said that would change as forensic officials identified bodies found by search teams. Firefighters still have not been able to fully put out the fires in a building where the explosion occurred Monday at a bakery in the city of San Cristobal, which lies just west of the capital of Santo Domingo. Anguished friends and family have been pacing outside hospitals and morgues in anger and frustration, saying no one has been providing them with information. Meanwhile, authorities are probing what might have caused the explosion, vowing to crack down on any business that might not have been following regulations. The Royal Grenada Police Force is investigating a shooting which left one man dead on Carnival Monday and another injured. The deceased has been identified as Delvon Thomas, 30 of Carriacou. During a media conference on Wednesday, the police confirmed the incident which occurred on August 14th in Egmont. The police force has made it clear that this homicide is unrelated to the island's carnival activities. Investigations are ongoing into the incident. On the international scene, the Economic Community of West African States has said most of its member states are ready to participate in a standby force that could intervene in Niger following a coup there last month. Defense chiefs from the 15-member regional bloc met in Accra on a Thursday as part of latest efforts to overturn the ouster of Mohamed Bazoum, Niger's president, who was deposed in a July 26 coup. All member states, except those under military rule and Cape Verde, are ready to participate in the standby force, ECOWAS Commissioner Abdel Fattah Moussa said on Thursday. Democracy is what we stand for and it's what we encourage, Nigeria's Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Gwabin Musa said at the start of the two-day meeting in Accra. The focus of our gathering is not to simply react to events, please chart a course that results in peace and promotes stability. The meeting to discuss Niger's crisis comes after an August 6th deadline passed for mutinous soldiers to release and reinstate Bazoum or face military intervention. Bazoum remains under house arrest with his wife and son in the capital, Niamey. Finally, in sports, Novak Djokovic eased to victory at the Cincinnati Open in his first singles match in the United States in 2 years. The 23-time Grand Slam champion had been unable to compete in the U.S. over COVID protocols. But rules for unvaccinated foreign travelers were relaxed in May, enabling him to return to competition. He won the first set against Spain's Alejandro Davidovich Fokina, who later retired with a back issue. The victory was the 36-year-old Serb's first time playing singles in Cincinnati since 2019, although he lost in doubles on Tuesday when he and compatriot Nikola Kacic were both beaten by Britain's Jamie Murray and Michael Venus of New Zealand. This has been WEFM's Midday News. I have been your presenter, Rajiv Providence. Join us again at 3 p.m. for WEFM's 3 p.m. news. WEFM's Midday News is brought to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Be ready for school with the coolest deals from Quartz. Shop today and get big discounts on laptops, tablets, printers, televisions, and more. Plus, get a chance to win cool stuff. Shop today and pay later with Quartz Ready Finance and stay protected for up to 4 years with Super Shield Extended Warranty. Shave big with great deals and head back to school in style. Only from Quartz. Bringing value home. Offer ends August 22nd, 2023. Special conditions apply.
The SVG Maritime Administration is hosting its third annual essay competition in commemoration of World Maritime Day to be celebrated on September 28, 2023. All Vincentian nationals and residents between the age of 9 to 25 years are invited to participate. The theme is MARPOL at 50, Our Commitment Goes On. MARPOL is an international convention for the prevention of pollution from ships aimed at preventing pollution of the marine environment by ships. There are 3 categories. Ages 9 to 12, topic, Imagine you're a marine animal. How would pollution affect your life? And what can we do to help protect you? 700 to 800 words. Ages 13 to 16, topic, How has